So why is spiritual mentoring so important to me? There's a quote I read a few years ago that went something like this. Everybody is trying to be interesting, but the people who have influenced us the most are those who are interested. And in many ways, I think this quote captures my experience with spiritual mentors and friends in my life. They have been men and women who have been first-class noticers in my life, paying attention to who I am and what I'm up to and what the Lord may be up to in my life. And so there's a deep, deep sense of gratitude for their presence, for their curiosity, and for their care in my life, whether I was in junior high or now in my 50s, that they paid attention to what God is doing and joined in with me in trying to discern the direction, the presence in my own life. And as I've walked with folks along the way, you realize there's a bit of a mutuality in these relationships, that they're not just top-down sort of relationships. And so at its core, what I've sort of discovered, and this speaks to, again, a deep sense of gratitude for being invited into people's lives, as well as having people invited in my own life, is at the core, when we become spiritual friends or mentors to another, I think the Lord invites us to be living reminders to one another that your story is unique and that it matters deeply to God and it matters to me. This is the great privilege, I think, of this craft, of this spiritual practice. And what makes it so essential is we need these places where in the nitty-gritty details of our lives, we begin to learn what it means to live out and live in and live through what God wants us to be about for his kingdom purposes.